In my previous module, I tried to answer the question, what is the cost of poor leadership to organization? In this module, I'll try to answer a couple of questions. Is leadership development worth the cost? Are leadership programs delivering results? Why or why not? We all know a lot of money is spent on leadership development. There are a huge variety of leadership development initiatives available from all kinds of vendors. Trainings, seminars, coaching, executive education, e-learning, book summaries, and on and on. A 2014 report estimated that out of a total of 160 billion spent annually on employee training in United States, 24.5 billion were spent on leadership training alone. Worldwide, the total amount spent annually on leadership development is estimated at 62 billion and growing each year. Now, with that kind of money being spent on leadership development, one would think that employee engagement should be at the highest levels. Turnover should be at an all-time low. Team cohesion should be going through the roof. And business performance should be at the peak. But the truth is quite the contrary. The questions to answer are: is leadership development effective? Is leadership development getting results? Well, the sad truth is that most leadership development programs are not effective in creating lasting change in leadership behaviors on the job. Most leadership programs simply are ineffective and often a waste of time and money. Christy Hedges at Forbes rightly points out, if you think leadership development is a waste of time, you may be right. Many talent management professionals and C-suite executives have this nagging fear that their leadership development initiatives, either internally developed or externally bought, are not effective. While 89% of the CEOs consider leadership development a top priority, only 10% of the CEOs believe that their leadership development initiatives has a clear business impact. Many organizations realize and understand the importance of good leadership. Why are they still hesitant to spend on leadership development programs? If leadership makes a significant difference to performance, why not spend on leadership development and create more leaders? Because they are not confident in the outcome of leadership development initiatives, period. Boston Consulting Group, in an article on their website, concluded that companies invest in leadership development, but the money is largely wasted. Boston Consulting Group cites 3 pitfalls for the ineffectiveness of leadership development initiatives. First, considering leadership training as an event. Well, leadership training is not an event. It is the understanding that it is a process that takes time. It takes reinforcement, and reinforcement not in the classroom but at work. Point number 2, covering only broad themes in the leadership programs. Most leadership programs give an overview of the leadership framework, instead of focusing on 1 to 2 specific skills that are needed to improve the leadership performance at work. Reason number 3, measuring and tracking the wrong kind of data on effectiveness. Most talent management professionals track data like training man hours, number of training programs, satisfaction with the training programs, etc., instead of measuring and assessing the change in behaviors at work and its impact. To quote Debbie Lovich, who has 20 years of experience in leadership development at Boston Consulting Group, people don't develop skills simply from reading a book or going to a one-off workshop. They build skills by having to do something, failing, and trying again and again. Leadership awareness can happen in a training program, but leadership development happens only while the leader is doing real work, while interacting with her stakeholders and team members. The sad truth is that a lot of leadership development programs are missing their mark. A 2014 survey by Mckinsey outlined why leadership development programs fail. Here are the 4 reasons. Overlooking the context. Every company, every leader, every team is different. What works in one situation or one environment won't work in other situation or other environment. Reason number 2, decoupling of reflection from the real work. Any development activity would look good in a simulated environment of training, but not in the real world. Reason number 3, underestimating mindsets. Most programs fail to change the mindsets of leaders in a meaningful way. Things go quickly back to status quo when the leader goes back to work. Reason number 4, failing to measure results. Aligning of the leadership program outcomes to the business needs and measuring them before, during, and after is essential for the success of any leadership program. For a leadership program to be effective, it has to overcome these pitfalls. In the next module, I will try to answer the questions: how to overcome the pitfalls that make leadership development programs ineffective in delivering results in terms of on-job behavior change. I will also discuss a program that addresses all of the above pitfalls. Thank you for watching and see you in the next module.